Hi, and thank you for being part of this Yoni healing practice with me. It is my honor to be your guide at this time. Today we're going to go over some exercises and at-home practices for you to do, as long as what to do with your Yoni egg and some really nice goodies. So let's start. As far as your Yoni goes, we have a masculine and feminine side of everything, our right and left side, the light and the dark, the masculine and feminine energies. When we're harnessed in both of these in balance, we can feel this love, we can feel this strength, we can feel this peace within. And that's what we're going to cultivate throughout this series. So first off, in testing your strength of your Yoni, we want to place your index finger and your middle finger inside of the vagina and squeeze the right side, which most of us will be our masculine side, our dominant side, and squeeze the left side, which most of us will be the feminine side. After you're squeezing both of these sides, you want to test and tune into which side is stronger. Is your left side stronger? Is your right side stronger? Some of my clients that I worked with, their whole left side wasn't even strong enough, and I could see in the face, like part of the face would go numb too. So that's for you. That's like our tester, if you will. So you're testing to see which side is balanced, or which side is stronger, which side is not as strong, which side needs a little bit more help. So if you're still waiting for your Yoni egg, I would suggest for you to practice that. Practice clenching the right muscle of your Yoni and then clenching the left side of the muscle of your Yoni. And this will bring a lot of balance into your vagina and your masculine and feminine energies. It does so many wonders for you as we're exploring the root chakra and bringing in more stability. We're also going to be removing a lot of fear, shame, and guilt in these next few weeks. So if you feel yourself, some things coming up for you, allow yourself to feel those emotions and allow yourself to go through that. Okay, so after you're done testing, you want to do that for about a few days, maybe 3 or 4 days. If you haven't ordered your Yoni egg yet, do that practice. And if you do have your Yoni egg, what do we do with this thing, right? So I'm going to show you a couple of tools that I have. So I have these Yoni eggs. Oftentimes you'll notice they come in sets of 3. Okay, this is black obsidian. So it's a very protective stone. And you'll notice the 3 different sizes. There's a large, the medium, and the small. They also come in singles like this. This is the jade egg. And this is the massage wand. What you do with these when you first get them is you want to boil them. So get a little small sauce dish and boil them in water and add some salt in it and just allow them to boil and then cool naturally, and take them out and just set them aside, because you're going to be using them for rituals, and the sex ritual with yourself and exercises too. So after you boil them in your salt water and they're nice and cool, of course, you want to insert the one that will feel most comfortable for you. So oftentimes people will start with the largest egg just because this is the most easiest to stay inside. It doesn't slip out as much, and then go to the medium and then to the small. I personally work with the medium and the small. The small one is really hard to keep in, so know that you'll be exercising a lot. So when you get a little bit more advanced, we'll go to the small stage. So let's start with at least the large or the medium for right now. This is a medium jade egg, and oftentimes they'll vary in sizes. So see, kind of looks a little bit on the large, between the large and the medium. You'll see that these have the velvet strings here. Some of these, this one I got on Amazon, and this came with a velvet string. This one I got from Tara's Boutique, the Love Boutique, and it comes with a like a fishing wire type of string. If you want your string to be longer, like how these are, we can add the non-wax dental floss to it. So non-wax, non-flavor, put the dental floss in there, make them longer. Okay, so another tool that you might want to get is, this is the selenite charging bowl. You could put your Yoni egg in there. I'll give you a link to this, to the distributors, and it can charge your bowl. I mean, it could charge your Yoni egg. And then the wand too. So you want to make sure these are nice and clean before you use any of your implements. Before you insert them in, make sure they're nice and clean. You could also clean them with vinegar and soap, so non-toxic soap. I like to use tea tree oil or like a rosemary lavender soap to get all of that nice and clean. You want to make sure they're clean inside the hole because there will be liquids going in there, your personal body liquids, so you want to make sure you get it nice and clean. And how you clean that is just kind of moving the strings around and just really make sure it's nice and clean. And we're going to be using these every evening. So your challenge is for 30 days be using your Yoni egg, except on your period, of course. So you don't want to use your Yoni egg during your period time, because during your period time you're releasing that all that no longer serves you. But after your period time and after your period time and before your period time, you do want to be using these. You'll notice that your periods will be a lot more lighter, and your PMS will be a lot more manageable too. So for 30 days, we are going to take a challenge, and you could take it with me, or you could make your own challenge. Maybe you'll want to do 5 days, 7 days, or 5 days at a time. It's all depending on what fits right for you and your schedule. In this challenge, I am going to ask you to explore your body. Exploring your body as in making sure you are feeling loved and pleasure. So the body is our vessel, and to feel the optimist love and pleasure in it, we get to tune into this, and tuning in many different ways. Every night you will be going through your Yoni exercises, and I'm going to include an exercise attached to this, or maybe in a separate video, on what those will look like for you. It takes about 10 to 20 minutes depending on where you're starting. I would definitely start off with 5 minutes, then work my way up to 10, then 15, and then 20 minutes. So you want to be gentle with yourself when you're first working out with your Yoni egg. Also, with your 30-day challenge, what we're going to do is work with the Yoni egg nightly, and we are going to do a self body massage. So with coconut oil would be the best type of oil to get, and every night lay in your bed after you do your exercises, of course. Lay in your bed and you're going to massage. You're going to massage in between your thighs at the median of your Yoni, so in between your thigh area, so the creases of your thigh, and up at the bone. We want the hip bone to go in there and really massage this area out into the hip bone. There's a lot of stagnant sexual energy that gets just stuck there. It's just stuck. And we're waking up that root chakra with massage. Okay, so we have the Yoni egg exercises, and now we're doing the self-love massage. Self-love massage starting from the inner thighs, and then really massaging that right where the outside of your vagina is. So really massaging that and going up and up into the thighs, really digging in that area in the inner thighs and making sure you're just really rubbing it. So you want to knead it in this way. So say this is the crease and you're just kneading in there, getting deep in there, and you'll feel that energy. When you feel that energy, you know, getting aroused, breathe it in and up. Okay, we're gonna breathe this in, and we're gonna continue to massaging the belly. If you have any body issues with your belly, this may come up at this time, and really massaging that up into the breast. And when we get to the breast massage, we are going to go little circles all around the breast, and underneath the breast cup, we're going to hold that there and do little circles. This are meridian points, and so they're acupuncture points within the breast that lift your breast, make your breast perkier, and also makes you feel good about yourself and feel better about your breast, better about your body. This is where I want you to have that self-love and that self-confidence for yourself. So really get into that breast, go all around your breast, rubbing your nipple and up into the throat. After you are massaging yourself, we're gonna go into a sequence into the body. So we're gonna start at the root of your vagina, so hands at both sides at the vagina. We're gonna come up, and so hands at the bottom of the vagina, come up and switch them. So we're gonna cross it exactly where the sacral chakra would be. Okay, so root, so you're kind of cupping at your root at your vagina, coming up, rubbing and crossing at your sacral, coming up and crossing at the solar plexus. So we're here at the solar, we're going to come up, cross at the heart. So we're doing the crosses, come up, and this one we're going to come up, okay, crossing, okay, root, cross at the sacral, cross at the solar, cross at the heart, here at the throat, and we're gonna cross at the throat, and then we're gonna come up here. So that's a little tricky part right here. We're gonna come up around the neck and up here. So making sure you're pressing at the back of the skull, like this occipital bone. This is where the two snakes meet. So us actually taking our physical hands and rubbing this through the body. So at the root, we're going to go to the sacral, cross up to the solar, cross up to the heart, cross up to the throat, cross, and then around this way and up and hold. Breathing in that area. So you're going to do this while you are naked, you're having your you time at night. Do this as often as you possibly can. Okay, after you're feeling your body, you can go ahead and start to feel your body. You can go ahead and start to masturbate. And when you're masturbating, we're going to make sure you're breathing in that energy. So when you're climaxed, you should be able to feel the energy coming up into the ears, into the head, actually, so the energy will go boom here, and that's where we want it to go. If you do not feel the energy traveling up, that's okay. The channels will begin to clear the more you're working with your body. So during that, if you do want to take a 30-day challenge of masturbation, I do encourage you to do that, and we will be breathing through it. If you want to take maybe a 3-day challenge or a 5-day challenge, any type of masturbation challenge that you want to take, I do encourage you to do that. I did personally took a 30-day challenge because I needed to test each and every day and how it affected me and what energies that I felt coming through my body, and it was extremely powerful. So I do encourage you to explore that yourself if you feel guided to. Along this healing energy or this practice, you are going to notice there's different times of a month where you feel more sexual and sensual, and other times where you don't feel as sexual or sensual. You will feel with the body massages and working with your yoni and getting in tune with it, you're going to notice that you're feeling more sexy and pretty and really having that reverence for yourself as like, oh wow, like I'm really gorgeous, or look how beautiful my breasts look, or look how beautiful I look when I'm naked. You're gonna have this sense of Yes, this is me. Of course, you're going to need to walk through all that isn't. So, if something does come up with you as far as body issues go, be gentle with yourself, and we'll talk about that in our recording, our conference call. Okay, so when we have the yoni egg in, when this is in, we want to pull the string. So you want to test your strength in your yoni and pull it. I just pulled off the knob. So you want to pull the string, pull it. And you'll see on these, I have them connected, because what I do with these is I'll put either the medium size one or the small size one in, and I just let the weights of these kind of hold it. Because with the weights of the yoni eggs, we're contracting more muscle. So you want to have a little bit of weight there. We don't want a lot of it, just a little bit. So this is maybe like a half, not even a half pound. So, but it does put a little bit of tension and makes the muscles work a lot more than just the egg. Doing some yoga moves will be excellent for this, and I have a wonderful client that she is making a yoga video for us, and that will be included in these practices. With the yoga techniques, her and I both came up with a sequence of yoga poses that I use during my workout sessions with my yoni egg, and they have helped extremely with just my body and really breathing up that energy. So remember, in each pose that you're going to be transitioning to, you want to make sure you're breathing it up. You're breathing in the energies, and you're breathing it up into you. Another exercise that I want you to do, so we have the Kundalini massage and the whole full body massage, making sure you're really getting into those thighs, really getting into those hips, really massaging your breast, and even like a nice caressing massage through the arms. After you masturbate, you want to make sure you're with yourself. You don't just masturbate, leave yourself, go wash up. You know, you want to make sure you are masturbating and you're with yourself. You're laying there with yourself. You're laying there in your energy, and you're caressing your body after you do have your masturbation time, your magic time. While you're masturbating, you could think of anything you like. You could envision yourself making money. You could envision yourself, you know, having the house or the car or the relationship, your union, whatever it is that you are manifesting at this time. We want to include that in there, but don't forget to breathe, because we're breathing this energy up. Okay, so what we don't want to do is masturbate, push the energy out, you know, because oftentimes that's what we're doing. We're relieving energy, but we're also, there's a sequence, there's a alchemy that happens when the body is releasing. At the same time, you have this immense powerful energy that is released. We want to cultivate that and pull that back in. So after you climax, breathe it in. This is what's going to help you have a lot more energy, a lot more creativity, and just a love for yourself that is just excellent. So massaging your breasts, getting to the breast massage. Massaging your breast balances out your hormones. And also the yoni egg, practicing with the yoni egg does balance out your hormones as well. So with all the sexual energy that you're going to be working with, it is important for us to really have reverence for us being sexual beings and being the holder of this energy. What happens when you and your beloved make love is we're activating this energy, this body, our energy body, our spirit body, and is able to more be at two places at one time, or be that angelic. You know, I've had a lot of people tell me, oh, I had a dream about you, you were in my window, you were praying for me, or I've seen you in your spirit. So we have this multi-dimensional self that will be even more stronger and powerful. I've noticed my healings a lot more stronger healings and tapping into people's energy. It's everything seems a lot more intense after this practice. So be careful, be gentle with yourself, be loving to yourself, and know that this is doing exactly what it needs to do within you. So I have a note here that I want to touch on. The moment of orgasm, this magnetic field is created, right? These fields are created by stimulation and touch. So this is how important it is for us to really stimulate and touch ourselves and really get into you. Touching into you is touching into your union with your beloved, your union with source. This physical touch is something that maybe you have been needing, or maybe you have been wanting to explore in yourself. And now it is time. It's time to really explore this within you. The mysteries of who you are locked in your sacred yoni, in your sacred sexual energy, in your sacred sexual pleasure in yourself, and really breathing this in. So in the morning, while you are going through your practices, or after you wake up, this may be in the morning or night. So I like to do this exercise that I'm going to hand you in the morning. So in the morning when I wake up, I always do a meditation, and I place my hands on my heart, and I've been guided to do a massage right in the middle of my chest, outward. So in the middle of your breast, you kind of just want to do it out. This is going to open up your heart channels and your heart chakra, and you'll feel automatic a magnetic pull from your yoni to your heart. This is a energetic connection that is connecting you. So what happens in the ovaries, in the actual uterus, there is a heart chakra connection connecting your yoni to your heart. So in doing this practice, it is energetically making that pull come up this way. When you are penetrated by your divine masculine, they are entering and they're tapping into your uterus, and which is touching your heart. So this is oftentimes when females get very attached to their love or their lover. Even if you're same sex, you know, that energy is still going to your uterus. The energy, the intention is still going directly there. It doesn't matter if they have a small penis, a large penis, or no penis at all. The energy is still touching your uterus and going straight up to your heart. So I think that's some pretty powerful magic that we have to deal with, right? So it's going directly to our heart. And oftentimes too, if you're not attracted to somebody, you'll feel yourself like contracting and just kind of blocking them off, and that is just repelling them. You're just telling them no. Through this practices, you'll notice that you will be having just a knowing within yourself, a knowing within your yoni. So when you're tuning into your yoni,